Hey guys, how we doing? We're on the community farm with the guys. I say with the guys, they're in another chat room right now. We may go up into that chat before average disappears, we may not. We'll see what goes on, you know what I mean? I'm currently on field 7 doing potatoes. So yeah, let's get on with it. Potato! So I'm in the turtle harvester. I call it, I nicknamed it turtle harvester because it, I don't know, kind of reminds me of a turtle, except for, I don't know, the auger coming out of the auger part coming out of the back. It kind of reminds me of a turtle. I don't know. I think it's just me. Right, this thing doesn't turn very well, so we're probably just going to go round and round and round and round and round and round until we, yeah, probably going to be the quickest way with this thing. Just keep moseying round and round and round and round until we're done. So we're doing potatoes. That's only a small field, but it's going to take us a good maybe hour and a half. And always, guys, for listening to Simulator Radio, I've turned it down a little bit. I've listened to a VOD a little while ago. It was a tiny bit too loud. On the decibel meter now, it's just on top of the green. There's no point even thinking about putting VCA on, guys, till I get 5 lines done. And 5 lines takes a while. And then skip 4 lanes. This harvester's over. Yeah. He's a bit slow, but you just take your time with us, it's fine. One of those ones where you chill out and just listen to your music and you get the job done. Okay, we're nearly full, so we'll jump in the truck in a minute, bring it over and offload. A loop and a half, so that'll get better as we go along. Here we go. We do that. we can move forward slightly, and then so that's that. So if we turn that on and move forward, and I'll offload into the truck. There we go. Boom. So guys, there's a few guys on the farm. So Tav, Loopy, Jinx, and Yorkshire Slacker is down there on a grass field. They're currently finishing off the grass fields that they were doing earlier on today for Team Up Tuesday. Tav is still live for the moment. And yeah, I've come up way out of the way to do some potatoes. Tomorrow I think we're going to do a bit of snow runner because, yeah, Saturday we got that long drive. Luckily Pro Mods did an update with and everything else updated, so yeah, bit lucky in a ways, but yeah, at least it's all updated, ready to rock and roll for me to do the long journey tomorrow. Jiggy001, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fun house. How we doing? I kind of enjoy doing the root crop harvesting. I really do. People say I'm sacrilegial. I don't think so. It's just a good bit of chilling out, you know, on a long straight. You can whack the cruise on and away you go, sort of thing. You know, chill out with some tunes going. Downside is with this harvester, it requires a long turning circle. To be able to turn back the other way. When I say long turning circle, for what we're doing now, 4 rows you have to skip. So yeah, big turning circle. So we shall see if Kev's available tomorrow for Snow Runner. We'll carry on with Tennessee. That should be quite interesting. Yeah, we did a lot. I say we did a lot. We did. I think I did about 3. Between us, we did 3 contracts, a couple of tasks, and we were just about to finish another contract, which you had to pull a load of vehicles around. We'd done 2 of them, and Kev was just about to do a 3rd. And I haven't been on there since. There's been a lot more games the guys in the community have been wanting to play. So one of them we sort of got told about last night, absolutely free game, called Vigor. And we have a feeling it's going to be very much a pay to win game. So the more money you invest in a game, the more chances you have of winning. It's a bit like a Call of Duty sort of survival type of game. So it's completely online, PvP, try and survive. Downside is if you lose, so if you get killed in the map and somebody picks up your guns, you lose those guns. So yeah, you could end up having no weaponry after a little while, which is why just lately, anytime I've been playing it, even though yeah, I was playing it a minute ago on my own, I literally took 1 gun in with me. I did get killed, so yeah. And then somebody killed me. They were camping on top of a rock. I must learn to, I don't know, maybe go around the outsides of these maps. So I've been trying to cut through to... Thanks, bro. Yeah, it's a good game. It's just complete survival. You know, we tried to play it as a community the other night, and basically, if you have more than, what was it, 4 or 5 Z, it's basically like a deathmatch series. So you have like 5 games to try and beat the other team, and it was, yeah, it was. If you got a decent team that have been like paying into the game to get decent shit, you're gonna lose. I mean, one guy, I think he was unkillable. We didn't kill him the whole deathmatch. Trouble is, I don't think I can bring you a 3-hour stream of it, because, I mean, yeah, if I was awake, I kind of could give you a 3-hour stream on it, but, yeah, late at night when I'm tired and fucked off, probably not. I'd rage quit. I mean, it is the sort of game where you can't really run and gun. You have to sort of camp things out a little bit and be careful. It was an arsehole last night. I enjoyed the new map area on Once Human, right? Okay, back on that again. And thank you for the link to the download of yeah, Pro Mods. I'll get everything updated later, ready for Saturday. So don't forget, guys, Saturday, not only is SR doing a charity event on their Twitch channel in aid of Samaritans, I will also be doing the community challenge, which is currently live on my channel Point Redeems. I'm going to be doing it anyway, regardless whether it gets sold or not, because I miscalculated how many you guys were kind of not able to do, but you know, I didn't calculate that you'd use some, and yeah, whatever. But anyway, I'm going to do it anyway. Like I said, it should take me about 9 hours, maybe. New season and new map today. Nice. Nearly full. Nearly full. Trouble is, it's only been like one load and I've nearly filled the freaking lorry. I should have brought one of the Arctic lorries up, I think. Probably could have done this in one go. But what I shall do is, before I leave on the delivery run, we'll fill the harvester up again, so all I have to do is come back. And there you go, it's full. So when we get a few more people in, guys, I've got a bit of good news for everybody. I mean, it's personal news for me, but it's good news anyways. I'm going to wait till about 3 o'clock to spread that. %, looks like the truck holds more. We're not going to fill it. We ain't gonna fill it. Yeah, we're not gonna fill the truck. I think the thing's a bit deeper, maybe. Just in case any of the boys want to transfer it to me by the time I get around here. Like I say, we'll fill the truck, we'll fill the harvester, so all I have to do is come back, switch it on and offload. Couple more at the top, we'll be able to, couple more at the top and down this side, we'll be able to use VCA. Like I say, we'll have to skip about four aisles. So when we go around twice more, we'll be able to go up and do the ups and downs. It's only a small field though. Come on, game. but a bit of saving lag joined it up to the servers. I wonder if my my school save. Remember, I did it last night, but I rode back again. Wonder if it'll save when I go forward again. That's a point, eh? If when I rode forward, it hasn't saved the training school. Be interesting. It was going all right, and then in the I think it was the last test. They have you do everything that you've learned in one go, and yeah, it got really, really hard. I mean, a few of the lads that do the job for real, IRL, they were like, "Oh yeah, it's easy, it's easy, it's easy. Yeah, we'll see how easy it is when you guys have to do it, and then I can take the mick out of you." Also, guys, what I've noticed is there's a couple of fertilising contracts if we get this one sorted. And if there's any time left, we can get a couple of fertilising contracts done, which are there to be done. Liquid fer, I believe, is the order of the day. Yeah, like I say, after we get this one done. Whoa. I don't know what it is about this harvester, I just love using it. Is that sacrilegious, do you think? Loving to use this harvester. I mean, it's slow, it's only does about 4 or 5 rows at a time. But the amount of time in the last few months I've spent in this harvester, I think I've done about 3 days. Total hours. I mean, on one field that we did a little while back, I think a week or 2 ago, I did 10 hours to myself on one field. Right, after we pass this guy, or well, I say this guy, the truck, we'll just go over and offload. Because that should just about fill it now. And then we'll fill up the harvester. Whoa, 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 whoa. Getting mixed up with my pedals here. It's alright guys, I'm watching the average Viking at the same time as doing this and broadcasting to you guys. And somebody just asked him if has he got anything planned. He said said making Atriana's life a misery. Poor girl. I say poor girl. She uses enough alerts in everybody else's chats. So guys, one thing that will be deactivated for that long drive on Saturday is the redeems for redeeming low power truck, high power truck, heavy loads, weather, and small roads. They'll all be turned off. Hands up will still be on. Yeah, hands up will still be on, so you'll be able to still do that when you want. I say when you want. I think it's on like a 20-minute cooldown. I think that's 5. So I think one more. Yeah, I think that's one more, and then we'll be able to put a bit of VCA on. It seems like a long way apart, but this thing turns rubbish. I mean, like I say, you need 4 rows to be able to turn this thing. So what we'll do next time round, we'll come down, we'll do 1 line across, and then we'll do the long line first, up and down. Skip 4, come down, skip 4, go up, and then back across. We'll reinsert it for back across. But yeah, it doesn't turn well at all. But I love using it. It's a great little bit of kit. I think this is dated about 1980 something, maybe. So the lorry's full, guys, so as soon as we do this, we'll have to go for delivery. I think it's the farm shop that we're going to, which is right across the other side of the map. Yeah, so we've got a long way to drive. If we're passing the farm on the way back, we'll see if one of the semi trucks is available, because they hold more. They hold 200,000. See what I mean about it turns horrible? About there. There we go. So this should be enough to be able to use VCA now when we get on the line again. And then of course we'll have to skip 4, so the next lane will probably be about here. You know, you get it. And the next lane about here. So as we skip across, the ups and downs will get quicker. But like I say, as soon as we get this loaded, we're going to turn off and go and deliver the potatoes. It's in the truck. And 1 more percentage. There we go. Right, switch you off. We'll just check the map. So straight down that road, straight across, straight across, straight across to the end, and up and into the shop. Sweet. And we'll see if the truck's available on the way back. I think the green truck's being used for silage at the moment, but maybe the red truck's available to bring back up to finish off this. Right. Let's go. Yeah, maybe the red truck's available. The red Arctic truck, like I say, that takes about 200,000. And we've only got like 60, well, we've got 68,300 at the moment on board with the trailer and the truck. Right, let's go for a drive. Let's say go for a drive then. Does this mileage count towards the VTC, guys, do you reckon? Do you reckon that they will count towards VTC? You know, I'm in a truck. Although I'm playing Farm Sim, I'm in a truck. He's answering me on his stream. Oh. Like I say, guys, we'll go to 3 o'clock and I'll share my good news with you all. There's a couple of good newses. I mean, they're all me, but, you know, good news. I mean, yeah. Feel kind of bad that, you know, can't go this weekend, but, you know, good news, good news, good news. Right, yeah. So we'll go at the shop. On the way back, we'll, like I say, we'll check to see where the red semi-lorry is and if it's being used. If it's not being used, we'll take that back up. That should be able to finish that field up there. And then, yeah, it's a case of checking contracts to see what else is there. We may do the fertilizing contracts. So we'll take the equipment back that we're currently using, wash it off, get the fertilizer sprayers out, because apparently there's a lot of liquid fert around in the farm. And we'll go do the 2, I think there's 2 fertilizing contracts. Oh. Right, we're coming out to the shop. It's just after the farm equipment shop, so it's not this one. It's this one here, just after these houses. Here we are. Here we go. That's no, let's not do that. Change view. That's what we wanted to do. And deliver away. Let's change to the front lorry. No, change to the front lorry, Matt. And there we go. Potato delivery number 1. Whoa. Love this trailer. And there we go. Right, let's go back via the farm, see if the red Arctic's available. Ugh. There we go. Still think this sort of count on the VTC mileage. Look how many miles I got to do right across the freaking map. But average says not, so hey. I'm fourth in the VTC for miles anyway, I don't mind. I'm a long way behind third as well. A long, long way. About 20,000 miles between third and fourth. So me and... I think it's Crash at the moment, which is strange for Crash. It's not normally that low. So, like I said, we're going to check on the red Arctic, see if it's available. If it is available, then we'll certainly use it, for capacity wise. I think if it's not in use, it should be in the sheds on the right. It looks like it's over the other farm though, by the looks of that picture. Okay. Should have been in there. Hold the line caller, I think it's over here. I think it could be over here, the red one. No, that's the baling shed. That's the green one there. I know this is the green one over here. That's in next to the silage thing. And that's the wrong freaking way, Matt. You're an idiot. Darkish Gamer, good afternoon, sir. How you doing, bro? So we made a wrong turn because we're looking for a truck. That I don't know where it is. I know what we can do. Let's just leave this here a minute. We'll see if we can find the red truck. Good. Relaxing these, racking these miles up, GG's do. Unless we just steal this green one. Should we steal the green one? Has the green one got anything in it? Probably has. Yeah, it has. Yeah, can't steal the green one. Go on. Hold on. Is that the red one there? Yep, that's the red one. And it's empty. Yes! Right. Okay, I know where that one is now. So let's park this other one up. And we'll grab that red one. Why? It's got more capacity. I think in comparison, 68,000, this has, I think that the Arctic's got like 200,000. So, yeah, well worth it. I'll do. We'll leave that connected because it'll be good. It'll be in good use. Right, let's jump in that one. With fuel, yeah. Right, okay. Let's go. Yeah, we'll turn straight out there as well. Up to the road, left, and back to the field. Come on, deer, out of the way. there, and just follow on. Follow on, John. And we've already got a load ready to rock and roll. Right, so after I got offline yesterday, you may remember the vend and everything didn't show. It's showing. I didn't do a thing. I mean, I really didn't do a thing. Literally, I shut OBS down, I switched it back on, and it worked. So just restart. Whoa, I'd like to know your name. Whoa, What's that? Doodly doo 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 doo. Ooh, ooh. Didn't think I grabbed it like that. Anyways, switch on. What I am going to have to do is back up in a minute. Just back up a little bit. I go forward a little bit. There we go. Now we're on the right. So guys, just go along the bottom, and then I can turn VCA on, and then we can have a good time with it. Now watch out, here I come. So the other day I was looking at the loyalty points with Lumiere and the stuff you guys could do with the currency and stuff. I mean, there's no games on it at the moment, although they say there's games coming. They're just very, very slow. But you can use them in terms of the HFX redeems. So instead of using them for, I don't know, kind of bit redeems, you can have them for loyalty point redeems within Lumiere. Not quite sure how it totally works, but yeah, it is possible. Now I have had the point redeem switched on for a little while. I switch them on and off and on and off and on and off, and I haven't actually done anything with them yet. So a few of you already have points, a few of you don't have points. But what I'm going to do is go through a couple of light-hearted, I don't know, redeems, and, you know, maybe make up a redeem system with them in. About there. Right, go. Right, while that's going, I can do that. And come down and 4-4, that's good, yeah. And there we go. Now I can just let the machine do all the work. Hey. Hey, Hobbit, how you doing, bro? but beautiful in an ugly way. He is, boys and girls. Midnight Hobbit is beautiful, kind of in an ugly way. He's a beautiful person until he gets in his head that he's gonna wake up angry and shoot off all the freaking redeems that you got. Anyone needs one more headland before the ups and downs can start on the windrow, but love you, bye. Mm-hmm. Lumia didn't play? You didn't say that you redeemed anything, Jinx? There's literally nothing there in the queues to say that it's done anything. Yeah, it's all working. Last event was Jiggy with a follow. Queues, nothing. Cooldowns, nothing. Last light default was from me. Yeah, literally says you've done nothing. What did you do, Jinx? Did you break me? Alright. Let's go to there. Commands. Let's go to extensions and play. Ooh, just to see if it works. We'll play a bit of smoke bomb. Yeah, should they working? Yeah, it's up there on the queue to say that it's working as well. All right, Hobbit. Jeez, man. It's just that Jinx is in the farm. It's fine. Or was. Whatever. Took 300 for Lumia bits. Worst scream. Is that what you did? I don't know why it didn't work. Let's have a look. Like I say, there's nothing on the thing to say that you did it. But commands, extensions. Where'd it go? Did I put it in order? Yeah, I put it in order. Oh, cheers, guys. And I did that one. There you go. Are we all awake now? What twat did that? Hobbit. Hey, Luke. He's just clicked in the stream and like, so, morning. That'll wake you up in the morning, bye. So guys, yeah, the training school on Euro Truck is kind of fun. The first kind of couple of scenarios are kind of boring, but then yeah, they do get harder. Can I just say, fucking job? Say fuck doing your job, you're doing. It's only potato harvesting, dude. It's fine. It's slow as shit, depending on what harvester you got, dude. Now, if you've got the harvester on my farm, it's rapid. When I say it's rapid, I could harvest it like 30 mile an hour. Oh, bollocks, the truck's in the way. Just about made it. I used the Colossus thing, yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, I could harvest at 30 mile an hour, but then that's a bit too fast. I normally put the cruise on at about 15. I think that's about fair. You know, to still harvest at about 15, even though it's still like almost 3 times faster than normal. You know, it's still kind of fair, I suppose. I mean, to show you, I think Millennial Farmer at the moment with the honeybee header up on his farm at the moment, they've just done soya beans. And I think he said he was doing about 10 mile an hour while he was doing soya beans. So to say harvesters can't harvest at that speed is bollocks. You know, it depends what they're harvesting, I think, more than anything. You know, so when he harvests his corn, he has to take it slower because obviously he has to cut down the, I don't know what you call it, the root, the bark, whatever of the plant before getting the ear off. Depends on real speed, water content. Yeah, the stalk, you know. So if you're doing corn, it has to take all of that stalk first, basically sling it to one side. Well, it doesn't sling it to one side, it makes kind of like a chap out of it, I suppose. And then you get your fruit from it right at the end. Whereas your soya beans is a kind of small plant, and it's kind of like a pea plant. So it's a small plant with a pod, and it'll have 5 or 6 beans in it. We could mow grass at 11 on our own mower IOO when I was younger, but it was crop and field. So guys, we've nearly worked our way across the field. So if this line won't do the end bit, we'll just come in one line and yeah, go back the other way. Literally, this is the easiest bit now. You know, the headlands with this harvester are the hardest because you need so many, because it doesn't make the turns. So we'll just go back to there and to there and reactivate it. Windshield reactivate. Come on, reactivate. There you go. And then we can reactivate the cruise. Right, now we got to go too far up so to make the turn to come back down every time. So there she is there. So about there. Should be good. So guys, I'll tell you my good news in 8 minutes time. And it's my good news, it's not really good news, it's my good news. It's 2 bits of good news, and both for me. I've already said what one of them is in Average's stream earlier. So if you're in there, I don't know, 40 minutes ago, then you'll know one part of my good news. The other bit happened slightly after that. Nothing from work, asked the union to get involved over a meeting that the management want me to do. And management won't send me a time to go in to see him, so the union's kind of told him, bugger off. Don't you just love VCA? I literally don't have to do nothing. Cruise controls on. Might have to be careful this time round and not to hit the freaking truck, but hey. This might be close. Will it squeeze round? Yeah, it will. Simulator radio coming in your ears. Oh yes, Daddy. Anyway guys, how are we doing this afternoon? Anyone got anything planned? I think the wife's planning takeaway for tea. Not sure what we're having takeaway wise, but yeah. Radio, more radio. Hoping my PC plays nice. It's not right now. Try a restart. Don't have so many programs open. You know the score. I mean, literally, when I do radio, I've got a couple of things in the taskbar, 2 web pages, depending if I'm watching a streamer, and virtual DJ. That's what I'm doing, closing shit down. But it's been a twat. Okay. Okay. I'm too excited to wait till 3 o'clock to start telling you my bits of good news. So, first bit of good news is new Brum Brum, all sorted, done, signed, paid for. We went down and basically the online bit of it wasn't giving a date for collection. So we went down and saw them and made a kind of a new deal for another car. Did cost us a tiny bit extra, but hey, it's all sorted, done and paid for, and we pick it up Friday week at 11 o'clock. So that's good news number 1. Good news number 2, which is also just for me, maybe, I don't know, yeah, is Moser wheel all ordered. Probably gonna be here by tomorrow. Now, I didn't have the money to get the TSW wheel that Tav's got to go with it. I could only afford the motor, the standard wheel, 3 pedals, and the trucking clamp, just in case I wanted it later on. But yeah, my 2 bits of good news. Nice one. Thank you. To be honest, I don't race with it. I don't race with my wheels, so I might just stick the trucking clamp on, see what it's like. If it's alright, I might just leave it as it is, you know. You need to buy a new wheel? Well, I can tell you now, mine will be up for sale as soon as I put the other stuff in and it's working. From that minute on, your G29 is fucked. What I got? T300 GTRS. So better wheel than what you got. The only thing that won't be going with it, with my wheel, is the gear shifter. I'm keeping that. Price? I haven't thought of one. I shall message you, mate. Because obviously delivery will have to come into it. I can tell you now, if you don't have it, it will go on Facebook Marketplace and in the soag second-hand page. Thank you, bud. Yeah, so car sorted, wheel sorted. The future's bright. The future's orange. No, it's not. Remember that? That's a fucking old advert, isn't it? All comes all coming up roses. I wouldn't go that far. It was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get there in the end. What car are we going for? If you don't, yeah, I don't mind sharing, dude. So we're going for the Peugeot 3008 GT stroke E. So it's the Grand Tourer model, but electric. And some of you are going to go, electric? Don't knock it until you tried it. And I say that because I've now had electric, or we have had electric for 3 years, and we absolutely fucking love it. It has saved us about $2 grand. I tried the old ones, as you know, and it was shit. Drove a Leaf. The new Leafs are miles better than the old Leafs, dude. However, they are coming up so much more now. Yeah, oh yeah. The new Leafs are so much better now. So much better. It's outrageous! It's a real crazy show where anything can go. Still not coming up, bud. See, none of that's coming up. Like in red again. Guys, it's Bly. Yeah, Bly, how you doing, buddy? Just in case we get another raid, let's see if we can change that. Douche, save, douche. Right, refresh. Why did that, eh? Why did that come off its thing? Did I move the steering wheel? Could have moved the steering wheel, you know. Anyway, hi Bly, how you doing, dude? I shall get you a shout out in a minute because the bot should have shouted you out at the same time as it says thank you for the incoming raid, and it didn't, so it's being a twat. But anyway, we shall get you a shout out in 2 seconds. How's the New Holland? I did lurk the other day while you were out in it, and for you to, let's give Luke a shout out while I'm looking at buttons, and it seems like it's got harder suspension than your Chrome one. Yeah, so it seemed like it had harder suspension than the Chrome one. I don't know. I mean, you drive it. I don't. There we go. What am I doing? Out of that in there. I'm sure Bly was out with his chopper today, because that's what they were doing the other day. Anyway, Carty Dazzle came in. Hey Daz, how you doing, bro? And there's Bly's button. Yay! She's good. Yeah, like I said, I popped in the stream the other day while you were chopping something with the New Holland. The suspension seems a bit harder, or the mount you were using kind of didn't stabilize that much compared to when you were in the Chrome chopper, or unless the field was just rough, which could be a thing. We might bump into the lorry here. Rough ass feels, but yeah, buying new mounts next year. GG's, dude. Is it going to pass, or is it going to get stuck on the truck? No, it's just going to fucking bulldoze. No, okay, you're not going to bulldoze your way through. Okay. This thing's probably going to be full as I'm going down here. So let's just whack it about there. Yeah. Then go. So we're going to have to do, I don't know, maybe 2 more offloads here? Even though the capacity in the truck's bigger than before? Maybe? I mean, certainly it's virtually full now, so, you know, by the time we go over a couple of lanes, you know, this harvester will be full, so the truck will be full. Diamonds in the sky. Anyway, let's have a question. Which of the following elements is typically used in the doping of the semiconductor silicon? What if I know? Oh. Not brainy enough for that question. But one thing I am going to do is have a vend. Yes! Dollar. Shine bright like a diamond. So what have we got capacity wise on that? Yeah, there's not a lot to go, is there? It's nearly full. Also, guys, I'm not an ambassador for Thrustmaster, but what I will say about Thrustmaster, the farm stick is a step above what the heavy equipment controller was. from Thrustmaster. Sorry, from Logitech. It is just a step above. So yeah, new wheel should be here tomorrow. So we'll take the Thrustmaster stuff off. So all I've got coming, like I say, is the desk clamp, the wheel, 3 pedals. Thrustmaster shifter is going to stay for a little while. And just the standard wheel. Couldn't afford the TSW wheel, unfortunately. To be honest, it was a toss-up, or it will be a toss-up in the end, between the TSW wheel and the CS wheel. It really will. It really will. It's a wheel, and it really will. You know, the thing I love going down to car dealerships for? It's going to seem stupid now. It's not really to see the cars. It's the free tea and coffee. In the Linton biscuits. I know, stupid, right? But yeah, just glad that's sorted. So literally on the day we go down, we give them a code. We go, here's my keys, here's your key bump. Change all the bits over in the car that's ours, and yeah, new car done. And see if the dog can get in the new car. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to lift her in. She can barely jump up in the car we got now, and this one, the next one's gonna be taller. One more run through and this field's done. Like I say, guys, after we do this field, we're not going to do another field. We're going to take the gear back, clean it, wash it. Well, I say clean it, wash it. Does it really need cleaning? It looks pretty good at the minute. We might just take it back and yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good at the minute. We might just take it back and put it back in the shed. It looks pretty clean. We'll have a good look at it in a minute when after we finish the field. Put it back on the flatbed there. Now, if there's any of you in chat right now that's over 18 and are not in the SOAG Discord, what are you doing with your life? It is such a fun place to be. Like I say, if you're over 18, you're into gaming, there's nowhere better. I'm not just saying that because I'm a featured glitcher in the SOAG Discord community, but, you know, it really, really is, you know, very welcoming, friendly atmosphere in there. Nope, sorry, under 18, but thank you. Under 18 inches. Okay, gotcha. You're than me, you prick. We don't do a lot of racing, no, Chrome. I still got that clip from Forza Horizon 4 that comes up every so often of me and you side by side at the end of a race. And I'm in the... I forget what it is, but it's got add open wheels. And you're in your, like, Camaro thing. And I take you out so that you didn't win the race. It's because somebody comments, I just went from 5th to 2nd. And I'm like, yeah, I just took Chrome out and I was like 3rd. But how things have changed, I don't race anymore. Well, I say that I don't race anymore. I may start racing again. With, you know, getting this new wheel. See what she's like to bomb around the track with, you know what I mean? Don't think I'm going to get all the dregs in this truck, though. Really don't. Think, you know. I reckon if I brought the truck over now, it'd be full. Good for us, means we get profit. Lady, give me two light. Most racing I do is that Disney speed thing. Really? Wow. Totally given up on Horizon 5 then. Do you know Squealer's still 100% on the weeklies with that? Mind you, it's so easy to do now, it's unreal. It's shockingly shit. Well, I stopped playing it, dude. Not only that, I switched from Xbox to PC, didn't I? So. %. So this thing already isn't hardly going to take a bloody thing. Should have just left. There we go. That'll turn itself off. Alright, trip right across the map. Almost. As we dance by the moonlight, and I see you're my delight, lady. I won't get you out of my mind. And I know that it's true, I can tell by the look in your eyes. Oh no, I thought this was 200,000 this truck. It's not 70,000, but at least it's 200,000 more. Right then guys, I really must take a bio break, so we'll see if we can get right across the shot. We'll offload, we'll get right the way back, and then we'll take a short break. You guys can go grab a cup of coffee or do whatever you want to do for 2 minutes, and I'll come back and yeah, finish off that field, and hopefully if nobody's picked the fertilising fields to do, I'll go do some ferting after I take the gear back. Show you something different. As we dance by the moonlight, can't you see you're my delight, lady? I won't get you out of my mind. One thing we was talking about before, probably you all got in, is that when 2.72, I think it was, whatever the update first came out, I rode forward straight away because I wasn't playing the game anyways, thinking I could roll forward, roll back, and I went straight into the school to try it out. As you guys know, Euro Truck, American Truck now has a training school, and I went straight in to try it out. It was fun. I mean, the first load of scenarios were a bit boring. It's all like, look here, look there, put your window up, put the window down, do this, do that, really basic stuff in the truck. But then it gets to more interesting stuff to like just driving your truck around. And then your final test of the whole fucking lot is to do everything that you've learned in one go. The trouble is, if you get right near the end, hit one curb, hit one vehicle, whatever it is, that's the end. You start from the beginning again. I did it 6 times before I passed. What you gonna be? More than just friends. Hold me tight and don't let go. With the right to lose control. Right, let's go. Back to the field we go. And then, like I say, we're going to take a small bio when we get back, and then we'll finish that field to go do some ferting after we take everything back, wash it all. Well, I say do some ferting. I don't know whether anybody's done the ferting contracts. I don't think so. I think the guys are down still doing baling. Do you also play the music suggested by the viewers? No, this is simulator radio. It's Otto. Some of you may or may not know that I am also a presenter on simulator radio. Yeah, I play a lot of retro stuff. So when I say retro, I mean 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. My library is getting better on the newer stuff, but not that much, not that good. So it's like I say, if you keep it retro with a few odd bits of new stuff, there's a good chance I've got everything that you want played. The downside is at the moment, because we've got the auto DJ on, he doesn't take requests. Used to, when I first joined Simulator Radio, it used to take requests, like very basic library. But for some reason, there's a timing code error thing that happens that stops all that. And our tech guys really don't know what the problem is. So we just turn the requests off, and it seems to the bot seems to run fine now. You're my tight and don't let go. You have the right to lose control. You watch me put it on the Be Right Back screen, it'd be fucked again. It was yesterday. I tested it before I went on air. And it was like, no, not playing that. So the harvester's already turned itself off, so that's good. I'll turn this off once we get back to the field so I can have my quick bio break. And we should leave you with the mini games. Exclamation games in chat if you want to find out what they all are. Games in my clips. There's one clip that even says dildo. And I don't know why it says dildo, but it does say dildo. I think that was a clone. I think that was an average clip. And he just, yeah, squeezed it right down so it just said that one word. We're here. We're back. Right. Like I say, guys, we're going to take a quick bio break. I shall be right back. Yeah, I didn't, because you already saw the first part of that clip where I was inspecting the back end over the fucking fence. So yeah, I never got out. I wonder if the Mr. Chrome one will come up now. No, not yet. This one just shows me landing on an AI car's roof. The fun of Forza Horizon 4 this was. Oh, this was Dukes of Hazzard, Cops and Robbers. Well, the race I did afterwards with the same car. That's why I was talking about, yeah, getting caught. So basically I went and tried to evade 6 other people. And they found me and caught me and damaged the vehicle. Right, it's not going to show up. So let's go back to the live screen. Really? Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, Matt, wow. Oh, thank Christ that fucking clip ended. Thanks like that clip ended. Like, yeah, that could have been, yeah, stressful. I know what that clip was about to say. So we should finish this field now. And like I say, we'll get back, hopefully the 2 fertilising contracts haven't been taken. We'll go take the liquid fertiliser out, fertiliser wagon out, and we'll go do those 2 fields. Have feeling one of them's quite large. Matt, before you move, you must switch the fucking thing on. That might help. There we go. Anyway, glad you all stayed. If you haven't seen this wagon before, this is our root harvester. I call it the turtle wagon. So if I put the pipe in, it kind of looks like a turtle from the ass end. I don't know. I think it looks like a turtle. That's the way my mind works. Do-do-doo, do-do-doo, do-do-doo. It's just the greatest things. Ugh. Don't forget, guys, if you want a sugar-free energy drink, look no further, or if I can get it right around, then wraith. Exclamation wraith in chat, and you'll get my code, which will give you 10% off. They'll also give you the web link for it. In fact, I'll put it in chat myself. And yeah, they also do a hydration range. Again, you can use my code at checkout for that as well, which is mad. But you don't need to use my code. You can also use your favourite streamer's code, which is also associated with Wraith. So the likes of Average has a code. Minute09 Gamers has a code. I believe Darkstar Gaming has a code for Wraith. I'm trying to think of who else has one. I forget, but yeah, there's 3 good streamers there. And yes, I did just put myself in the category of good streamers. Or you piss-taking twats to take the piss out of. Right, last little laneway. And we'll see how dirty this thing is, or not. Would you say that's dirty? Yeah, it's dirty. It'll need washing. So what I normally do when I finish these fields, guys, is obviously I'll empty out. I'll put this thing back on the flatbed. I'll take it back. I'll wash it on the flatbed. Seems a bit weird, but that's the way I do it. And then we'll come back for the truck, take that to the shop, and get rid of everything else and get a nice bit of profit. And yeah, then we'll take those 2 fertilizing contracts and we'll do them. Mr. H says there's plenty of liquid fert around, so Hopefully he's right. I mean, he's never wrong. I'm not saying he's big-headed or anything, but you know, he's just a clever guy and he knows what he's talking about. That's just the way it is. I mean, the fact that he's got a truncheon under his trousers, you know, I'm not, yeah, not jealous at all. Mm. Right, so that should come up as a cultivating contract sooner or later, then planting and parting. Once I drop it off. There we go. So we'll take this back to the farm, guys. We'll wash it. We'll get rid of it. We'll put that tractor away. We'll fast travel back to the truck. Whoa, out there. Whoop, that'll do. Bit you off. Some of you are going to go, that'll fall off. You would be right if I didn't put the bolts on it and then put it back up. You probably would be. Right, let's go. And guys, all of these things that I'm pushing, guys, to put the bolts on, put the ramp up, are all part of the Icon City package that I have. Exclamation icon in chat for that, including my code to get 10% off. And like I say, there's other lovely streamers with that code, and not only myself, like the Average Viking, like Loopy Loza, and other such people. So it doesn't matter whose code you use, just support the community, and yeah, you use each other's codes. And that's just to show you, there's my code. And there's no conversation, we're lying together. Also, guys, they're running a competition at the moment. Star City competition. It's at the top of the page when you click in. And all you do is click in it. I think you put your email address in it. And you have the chance to win some awesome prizes. When I say awesome prizes, part of it is a lifetime subscription for your iPad, your phone, whatever, to the Elgato button pack, so you can turn your iPad into a button box or whatever. One of the prizes is a physical 15 button stream deck and other such things. Go and have a look, guys. You'll be amazed at what James at Icon City is giving away. You really will. And also, while you're there, check out the buttons, because if you win it, if you win, then you'll probably want some buttons. They not only do gaming buttons, guys, they do productivity, just button icons as well. You know, they did all. And he's open to suggestions for new stuff, which is great. I mean, if you've got a game that has a load of default buttons already in game, just send him a picture of all the default buttons, like keyboard buttons, and he'll see if that's a thing to reproduce as a button pack for your Stream Deck, Loop Deck, Touch Portal, I believe it works on. And we rely on each other. So guys, like I say, we're going to take this back. We're going to clean the harvester. It doesn't need fuel or anything. We've sort of not used it for very long. We'll see which of the harvest is full of liquid fart, if they haven't already been taken, the contracts for them. And we'll go do them. It's why we are no one in between. After we empty out the truck and wash the truck, because the truck was dirty. Somebody put the truck away dirty. I know, bad, innit? Everyone has a go at me for putting shit away dirty. Let's go! Minute, thank you very much for your sub, dude. 6 months. Cheers, my buddy. Let's hype. 6 months. Right. So the washer's just over to the right. There's Minute. Hi, Minute. How you doing, bro? I was lurking this morning. I didn't say anything. I was busy sorting out some other stuff, but yeah, I was there this morning while you were trucking. How am I? This morning kind of woke up a bit shitty and didn't really want to speak to anybody in that, but a visit down to the car dealership and sort that out, and we've now got a date and a time for pickup, which is gravy. And also Moser wheel also ordered and on way. I am fucking ecstatic, mate. I am over the fucking moon. I mean, literally all I need for my system now in terms of peripherals would be the TSW wheel for the Moser setup, and I'm golden. I mean, literally golden. Right, so that harvester on the inside has got a sugar beet header on, I believe, when I was doing sugar beets. Just park you up right beside it. There you go, that'll do. Right, let's go park the tractor up in the same shed that I found it. No, let's not do that. Nice mate, DM is always open if you need to chat though, man. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. To be honest, it was kind of nobody's fault. You know, it's just work. You know, trying to call me in for fucking no reason whatsoever. A medical fucking review that, you know, a manager's trying to do, and he's not got medical fucking training. So how can a manager do a medical review? I don't fucking know. There. Right. Let's get this delivered. Another 26,000 potatoes should give a, I don't know, maybe 15,000 profit as well on top, probably. Because I don't think we need potatoes for anything. So once it completes, it's completed. Yeah, I don't think we need potatoes for anything. Could be wrong though. I know Tav was in stream earlier, but I know he had something to do with Mrs. Average, so we won't call him. I mean, if you're back, Average, but, you know, if you're not, don't worry about it, mate. Also, guys, a couple of things to look forward to. So this weekend is the SOAG get-together, which means there will be very few guys from our side on stream. And the good news is I'm doing a very long drive on the Saturday for a community challenge, which isn't going to complete, but with the miscalculations that I did, I said I'd do it anyway. So yeah, I'll be online from 8 o'clock AM until I complete. Have a feeling a couple of breaks are going to be in order for that. So yeah, if you want to come for a drive, guys, you're quite welcome to, those who are available. I'm starting over in Zahari, so it'll be pro mods. Tomorrow there will also be spaces for SnowRunner. I was hoping Kev would pop in to see if he is available tomorrow at 2. I know. Minute, you're not on tomorrow, aren't you? Did I hear you say the other day that you're not on tomorrow? I think you're prepping tomorrow, aren't you, for being away? Yeah, I know. It's Matthew's logistics, so... And no, I'm not on tomorrow. So, if Kev's available, I don't think he will be. Yeah, I might do an early SnowRunner stream tomorrow. I'm on Tennessee, guys, if you want to come and give me a hand. Crossplay is always on with me. The only thing that I do say is if you're not Steam to Steam and you lose connection and can't get back on, never mind. Thank you for your help, but yeah. If there's other people on, I can't reset the server. Because it means everybody going out, everybody coming back in, it's a pain in the ass. So I'm not going to do that, but what I will do is say that if you want to come on, you take your chance. And I thank you for any help that you do give. But, yeah. I do need to get... Oh, fuck, I haven't done that yet. I do need to get a high saddle up to... Or did I do that? Up to that shop. That's a low saddle, isn't it? I need to get up to that shop. I put the high saddle up there. And I need to get a low saddle up there to redo the fuel. That's all right, I'll do that. Right. Have you around? I don't know why I'm shouting, not that they can fucking hear me downstairs without his headphones. It's like, have you around? Field 7 it was, wasn't it? The field 7, that's what I completed. So the ones I'm going to do in a minute, guys, are these two, fertilizing 26 and 167. That's the ones I'm going to do in a second. We'll be lurking, so need to be in the factory breakers over. Yeah, no worries, dude. You lurk away. Alright, I'm not getting enough of that from Tav, so let's just put the rest of the potatoes in. Let's make a profit. Alright, let's take this back to the farm then. I don't want so much profit as I thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to get at least 10 grand. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut foot loose. Right, let's take this out of the farm, guys. Let's wash it off. Because as you can see, the back of it's dirty. Tonight, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Can I not even go to the bloody toilet in peace? What's up? It's alright, I've sorted it. All I was saying was we don't need potatoes for anything, do we? Because, well, too late now, I got rid of them. But I don't think we needed potatoes for anything. So I made a kind of managerial decision. I'm not a manager by any means on the farm, but I made a managerial decision and I sold them. It was only 10 grand of potatoes. Wasn't a lot. You think a shout for that? You go jog on. Love you, Taff. Right. There's space there, that's good. Right, let's go wash this. Yes, we are aware that there is a Land Rover on the roof of that. To be honest, it needs tilting down because yeah, it takes some reading from there. That should be enough, shouldn't it? So if you can read it, guys, from yeah, you can't read it. It needs tilting down. I think somebody's picked it off or something because it was basically on the roof. I don't think I can grab it. Can I grab it? Bring it down. No. Oh no 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 no! Don't want it to fall off. Go go no. Basically, when you can read it, it says ASO. That's that lorry clean anyway. Right, let's put you away. We'll get out the fertilising pool. Get one of the fertilising guys. Grab some money, sexy, tell them hey. What? What do you mean I'm stuck? Fuck off, I'm stuck. There you go. Couldn't do that on my test on ETS, I'll tell you that for nothing. There you go. Right, let's come out of that. Right, so I've now picked 2 fertilising ones. You got fertiliser in. You have, not a lot. I think I used this one last time and it was virtually full. Oh, and it can be filled. Oh no, that's putting it into something else. There we go. Right, 26 and 167, so at the farm turn right. There we go. Let's go further field. That bird's fucking loud, isn't it? Do you know what's so funny is I've been on now for a good couple of hours. Yeah, about 2 and a bit hours setting up that first contract and stuff. I haven't seen anybody else on the farm today. Well, I know they're on, but I haven't seen them on. I haven't passed nobody. We're up all night to get lucky. When I said to the wife, "Oh, I've ordered the wheel, it's done." I said, "But you know, in a couple of months' time, I'm going to be spending another 300 quid." What? Yeah, she wasn't amused. Well, like, you know, the idea was to, you know, that gives me an upgrade path for stuff that I want. Yeah, she kind of understood. We're up all night to get lucky. Eric, hi, how you doing, dude? How you doing, bro? Farming? Farming. Oh, Loopy is back on. Guess who's back? Back again. Loopy's back. Tell a friend. Yes, she's back. Yes, she's back. Yes, she's back. Yes, she's back. Hello there. Me, 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 me. Hiya, lady. How you doing? Where am I going? Is it this field here? Just 26 right in front of me? Just gotta find a way in now. Is this the way in? Yes, that's not the way in. Yeah, oh, fuck. It's the biggest field on the fucking thing. I'm gonna need a refill. Okay. Let's make a start on her. I tell you why. We might have to get the view out of here. And the only good thing is, it will tell me where I've been once I start spraying. Might have to bring that trailer down at some point. Right, let's go. I reckon, I don't know, 2 passes and we should be able to do ups and downs. I tell you why. But like I say, we might need to be reloaded. We might have to get a tractor down with that little trailer that we reloaded from. I tell you why. On one of my farms that I've done in the past, this is exactly how I did all of my fucking ferreting. Which is why I'm so used to doing it like this. Literally, I liquid ferreted everything. Not only was it almost kind of easier once you got used to the width of what you were spraying, you covered so much width in what you were doing. I mean, this is kind of a skinny one, to be honest. But period correct. This is a big field, guys, but this won't take so long. Not as long as it looks. Like I say, once we start the ups and downs, maybe get another round trip in. Once we start the ups and downs, it'll be good. One thing I am going to have to get used to is the non-center spring effect from the direct drive wheels, because there is no center spring as such. Obviously, it's I think the way I understand it is it's magnet driven, so there is no spring pulling it back the other way. Whoop. Let's just slow down and make sure that, yeah, it's alright. Make sure that little bit of save and lag didn't knock the spring up. It doesn't normally. I mean, the downside is if there's because there's plants down or crop down, you can't see where you've been until the map catches up. Got to remember where I've come into. I haven't even finished the headland that I'm nearly half empty. You know exactly what it is. Guys, speaking of simulator radio, you saw Music Man Luke was in earlier. Tonight he's going to be celebrating hitting 500 live hours on SR by doing 5 hours live. So he's done 500 in the past, but tonight he's going to be adding 5 hours. 7 o'clock till midnight, guys. Check out on Simulator Radio, Music Man Luke. You can even listen to him on your friend that's listening at home. So if you've got Apple Play, Google Play, or her, yeah, you can just say the command name, play Simulator Radio, and it should, you know, come on. Or you can listen to it on our website, simulatorradio.com. Or if you've got the app, you can listen to it on the app. There is an Android app. iOS doesn't have an app that you can listen to, but you can listen to it through third-party apps, such as TuneIn Radio. Let's let that catch up while we set up for a kind of second run. Right, let's see if we can drive on the edge of what we've done from the mini map, and that should be enough room to do all of our turns. This is kind of hard. Because if the map lags out in any way, I can fuck this up. But it should be enough to start doing ups and downs, so it's great, it's good. I can see it there in your eyes. Should be right. And you feel the music, you just got us going round, round. In effect, it should actually be using slightly less fertilizer on the left-hand side, because we are using precision farming on here. So So it should use slightly less on the left-hand side where I've already ferreted. It touched the sky. And then when we make our turns, we're just going to have to watch for where we've been before. And there'll be a little bit of buffer there to make the turn before, like, one of the winglets hits the fucking edge. Going round, round, don't stop moving. Only to it, listen to the music, taking you to places that you've never been before, baby, now. Don't stop moving to the S Club beat. Yeah, this isn't going to do the whole field. We're 28% already on the tank. Yeah, we're going to have to go up to the farm, or fast travel up to the farm, grab a tractor, grab that trailer full of liquid for it and bring it down. What about Daddy Cool? I've said this before, guys, it doesn't matter what job I'm doing on the farm, as long as I've got good people to talk to, some good tunes on, don't matter how long it takes, it's just a big chill out period, you know, especially once I get the VCA on, get the cruise on, and yeah, where I go. What about Daddy Cool? Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool. Hey Cornish, how you doing, bro? Daddy Cool. There he is. Hey Nightmare, how you doing, bro? Hope everything's going well at work. I say work, you should be home, dude. Yes, Reese has got himself, or Nightmare Gaming TTV, he's got himself a... I was going to say 9 to 5. It's not 9 to 5, is it? It's 7 to 3. It's 3 days off now. Let's go. Oh yeah, you're going to the gathering, shall we say? Reese, you missed my good news. So I'm not kind of so jealous anymore that I'm not coming. I mean, I am still jealous that I can't come, but it's sort of been taken over by the good news that I have. So, as you guys know, we've been preparing for a new vehicle. We've now been down to the dealership and all done, finalised, pick up next Friday. So Friday week, all picked up, don't have to do nothing, just go there, swap cars, done and gone. That fucking quick. Also, another good news. Moser wheel, all paid for, done, should be here tomorrow. The only thing that's different between what Tav ordered and what I ordered was I don't have the tracking wheel to go with it. So I'll just have the normal size wheel for a little while, maybe a month or two. We'll see how it goes. And then if we can afford to get the TSW wheel, then we shall make an effort to do so. And I'm going to run out of steam right there. Stop that. I need a tractor. Or something. What are you'll do is to get out of and go see if there's a tractor available. Any tractors in there? No, okay. Okay, I'll have to take a slow one. Thank you. fertilizer in this thing here. And guys, there's the link to the Discord. An absolutely fabulous bunch of people. Make sure you come in, check all of them out. There's streamers, there's non-streamers, there's friends, there's family. And yeah, just make sure you're over 18 and it's all good, dude. All good, guys, it really is. So that first load, even though it was a full load, only did 2 round trips. But it is one. This field is one of the biggest on the map, so yeah. But I'm only farting it, so you know it shouldn't take very long. Ride with me, say thing. I mean, even if I've only just got time to do this field, guys, I'll finish it kind of Sunday. When I think everybody's back, but it's going to be back by Sunday. So I'll finish it on Sunday. I'll just put the gear over on 167. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. So yeah, so excited. That should be here tomorrow because I ordered it in time for next day delivery. So yeah, that should be here tomorrow. Also, by the looks of it, nope, I've got no message from my union rep. So yeah, maybe I don't have to go into work tomorrow for a sickness review. I don't know what the guy's going to do. Well, to be honest, I know what he's going to do. I've read up what he's going to do from Citizen Advice. Basically, what it is he should ask, is there any job I can do at the moment with the limited movement I have? And I've already said, I'll go in the travel shop. I knew that. I don't mind doing it. And they've said no. So, you know, I've asked a question and I've had a no response. So, you know. In night and day, yeah, yeah. So basically, fuck a minute. Tell you what, these class tractors here, they may be slow, but they're good for kind of what we use them for in general, which is they've got low end torque, so they're good for kind of cultivating, for dragging those trailers around with the root harvesters on. Fucking excellent for that. Right. She's over here. I don't know how close I'm going to have to get to maybe the side or the back, but let's try this. Let's try the back. At least we won't be in the way then. Yeah. There we go. She's offloading. Right. Jump back in and let's go again. Come on. Bring me back the statistics of the field. There we go. Right. Well. Right, let's just finish this bit up here. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Let's just finish this bit up here now. Hopefully we're not going to miss anything to our left. Okay, so let's do a bit of that, do a bit of that, do a bit of that, bit of that, and a bit of that. Let's go. And we missed a little bit over there, but I don't think that's going to matter. We're going to go over a bit that we've already done. Hopefully the sprayers will just stop. Or... yeah, they've stopped, so there you go. Probably start going this side a little bit further. A little bit more though now though. We'll do the tidying up of everything afterwards. So guys, if there's anybody about tomorrow very, very early, I shall be on Tennessee on SnowRunner. When I say very, very early, Minute 09 Gaming is going to be doing his packing. I believe the guys are going to be leaving quite early to go up for the SOAG meetup. So yeah. Yeah, watch this space. I could be doing Minute Space tomorrow. Bit of SnowRunner for you. Reason why SnowRunner and not trucking is because I'm trucking on Saturday and I'm doing rather a lot of it. Estimated one trip, east to west, 9 hours. Not a lot, really. I'm also going to be doing it at speed of 56. If anybody wants to join for 1,000 miles or so, 500 miles or so, you're quite welcome to. Just find me on the live TMP map. Easiest, quickest way to find anybody. Tav calls it stalking. I call it information. Now he'll come back with some shit like, it's stalking the way I do it. Meaning me. The way I do it. No, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Okay. I've already done that lane. Stupid thing. There we go. We're on. We're on it again. Hopefully it'll complete it with those little patches and say that we've done it all. Oh, Gloria. What do we got? Star Wars. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. No. Yeah, she's a big field, this beast. She's a big field. We'll soon get her done, though. We shall soon get her done. Even if we don't finish this in stream, guys, we'll get her done today. We'll move all the stuff over to 167, which we chose as well. We'll have a look at 167, see if we can do that in one pass or so. It may be possible. You know, and we'll get them done. Because you never know, we might have to do it in one pass. Where is 167? Here. Nah, that's going to take a couple of passes. I mean, this is the field we're on at the moment. She's a big field, but yeah, compared to this one. Next turn. Next time Minute's on, we're going to set him up with root harvesting in 62. Because it won't matter whether it finishes or not. He's like, fuck off. I wouldn't do. One thing I will say, guys, is expect pictures of Minute in a miniskirt. Yeah, that's the thing. Cersei with her charity's doing really well. I believe she's top in her group. Well over £500 now. And what she's been doing, you know, a lot of the time you guys know that Cersei is in a wheelchair. And she's been actually getting out of it and walking for charity. It's an aid of hearing dogs for the deaf. I did have the link for it, but I forgot to put it in on a button. To tell the truth. If any VIPs or mods have it, you're quite welcome to stick it in chat. Minute going to hear Mankini? No. It's hashtag minute in a tutu. To give it its proper name, it's hashtag minute in a tutu. That's exactly what he's going in. Well, I don't know whether he's, to be honest, he's been kind of a little bit changing it. Because I think the original thing was he was going to go the Friday night in it, and turn up in it for about 20 minutes or so and then put his trousers back on. But I think he's actually deciding to go to the club that they're going to Saturday night in it, which could be interesting. Oh yeah. Don't close your eyes. Don't fade away. Whoa. We can ride on the stars. Oh yeah, Tav, if you're listening, one thing I do have now in my MP3 collection is that same remix version of that Moana song you like so much that you got as a redeem. Yeah, I've got that exact version now on MP3. I mean, you may have heard it the other day when I was on Simulator Radio. How far can I go or something, the name of the song? Or will I go? How far will I go? DWD342E, thank you for your follow. Welcome to the fun house. How you doing? Hello. It's working. It can rule the world. So guys, a couple of links now going to go into chat. Well, I say a couple of links. One link going in the chat now. If you're interested in the being within the community farm, or being part of the community farm, should I say, You must be over 18. But here's the link. As it says, guys, if you would like to join the community farms or any of the community farms that we have going at any point in time, come and join Discord. Click what you enjoy playing, because that's the thing. You know, and if you enjoy farming, like I'm showing now, go down into the farmer section, say I'd like to join the community farm, and one of the managers will sort you out. That simple. I don't, Darth, really don't quite like my lack of faith where it is, mate. They're lighting up the sky tonight. Gonna need a refill on the liquid in a minute. Not meaning my liquid, the liquid in the machine. Don't think it's gonna do another fill up. Simulator radio coming in your ears. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting day tomorrow if that comes. Means I'm going to have to take off my Thrustmaster wheel, give it a little tidy up. I've already got one person interested in buying it already, depending on the price. To be honest, he's a friend and I wouldn't ask for too much. I mean, I don't know really how much it's worth, really. I mean, when I bought it off of a guy from the community that I kind of trusted, and really this wheel has been fabulous, still works as well as the day I had it. Yeah, the wheel itself was still kind of £300 to buy in the shops. Why have I turned that off? Because I'm a dickhead. I think it still is about 300 quid to buy, isn't it? We'll have a look, see what CEX will offer me for it. That's normally how I base my pricing. I mean, it's basically A class, I think. So it's a good way, if you're trying to sell something, guys, it's a good way of kind of seeing what prices are what, especially with gaming stuff in games. You know, go to CEX, they tell you what their prices are, and normally I just do it by the cash price. So whatever they say the cash price is, that's what I go by. You know, not the voucher price or any shit like that. Whatever they say the cash price is. And then if I'm selling it to somebody that I don't know, what I normally do is just come back. What normally do is hike it up about 10%. Because you guys know what normally happens is you'll advertise it on Facebook Marketplace or something like that, and the first person that comes up will go, "Will you take such and such?" No, I fucking well won't. You know, I know what my product's worth. I can get this for it. Jog on. You know what happens. It happens to everybody when they try and sell stuff. And guys, also on the Saturday that I'm doing my community challenge, Simulator Radio, this Saturday we'll be doing a charity stream on Twitch, as well as being live on the radio. There's a load of presenters involved in it. In aid of Samaritans. Get involved in that, guys. I mean, it might be as little as, you know, to get songs on that day, you might have to pay for them or some shit like that. You know, give something to charity. Get your song on or something, you know? Or maybe, you know, if you want it up the queue, you pay a little bit towards it, sort of thing. I don't know how they're going to do it. But what I do know is, guys, is that Music Man Luke is going to be on for 5 hours later. Oh yeah, you heard right. He's going to be on for 5 hours. 7 o'clock till midnight this evening. Throwback Thursday is part of it, part of his show. Yeah, 5 hours, fucking immense. I mean, I've done 5 hours before, but yeah, it's hard work. But when I say it was hard work, it's sort of made easy by you guys. The more you guys get involved, the easier for me it gets. Because of course you get involved, you tell me what songs to play, and I play them. I'm the idiot just goes, yep, play, yep, play, yep, play. Maybe I should have done that other food first. Out for the night. I tell you what, one thing I did notice the other day. Forget what day it was. Tav did a snow runner. And one of the things he left out on his map was the futon tractor. And he put for some reason he put the weight on the front, so it gave it a front weight. Now I kind of borrowed it because he put the logging crane on the back, and the logging crane use of it is good, just as good as the trucks, to be honest. But having that front weight on, fuck, did it make my job difficult trying to move it? Yeah, I prefer the weights on the fucking back. I really do. Don't get me wrong. I have driven with it now with the front weight on. When I say it's got rear weight, it's you guys know what the classic Xerxian is. It's basically that tractor, but it's called futon in SnowRunner, and so it has the weight pack kind of very close to the back axle, just after the cab, so it's very well balanced, weighted. And I just think it runs better with the weights in the middle, rather than the weights over the front axle. The different forces from lots of different men, sons and daughters. Hey, hey. Bit early on that one. Hey, oh, here she goes. Got a little too high and a little too low. A vertigo. I think she's made of candy. Didn't after he did this album that this is on, he did like a really old, like swing kind of album, which was really good as well. I mean, the guy's talented. No matter what you think of Robbie Williams, the guy's talented. It's just a shame he didn't turn up for that reunion. That would have been fucking awesome if he'd have turned up for that. I think he was the only one who didn't turn up for that reunion. Was it 6 or 8 months ago? Would have been good to hear all the old songs, like all the really old songs again from Take That. When I say all the really old songs, like House of, I think did they do went to a House of Fun? I think they did. The video of it is it's like they're in a boxing gym or some shit. What are you doing it for? What are you doing it for? You must be just over halfway now on the width of the field anyways. The bottom bit looks like it's coming towards me a little. And it's a little misshaped over just where I am, just over this way. So yeah, we'll start getting the pinch in a minute. So yeah, the turnaround should be quite quicker. We've also got a little bit to do over in this corner where the headlands and the lines didn't kind of match up a bit. There's a few odd dots up the top there, but I'm hoping it just completes so we don't need to do that. And there's a little bit here that's kind of loose as well. Thinks he's made of candy, yeah. Pick up the damn ball in your down. Do you think I've listened to this radio station too much? This guy's got a unique voice. But I don't wanna be with you, boo. Yeah, we're well over halfway, aren't we? We're maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of the way. Like I say, we've still got a bit to do over there that I missed. Yeah, we're well into the backbone of this field. What's in here anyway? Is it grass? Yeah, it kind of looks like grass. But I don't wanna be with you. Okay, probably the next time up and back, this little bit will be done. The larger lengths. Probably have to do another refill once we come back up too. But I don't wanna be with you. And guys, well, I must say, with that link coming up to my YouTube channel, you guys have been absolutely awesome at watching stuff that I do when I'm offline. The other day, I think I had nearly 500 of you watch the Snow Runner one, and that immediately went on to into my Twitch channel, and like it says, if you can go over there, watch for at least a minute, give it a thumbs up, comment in the chat. Yeah, everything that you do over there does make a lot of difference. But I don't want to be with you. I wonder what the wife's going to decide what I have for tea tonight, because apparently we can have takeout. Guys over there doing the baling has finished another contract. Bet Mr. H is getting itchy fingers looking at 7 million up in the corner when he comes on next. To be honest, I think when we go up here, how much have we got left? Oh, 1%, 52, 1. It's coming down fast. I'm gonna have to watch this, because otherwise we're just going to fly off in a minute. 20, 18, 15, 12, 10, 9, 8. Let's go back a little bit. Whoa. So we've still got Tav, Yorkshire and Loopy on doing stuff over on that baling field. Yep. I don't think a sprayer would get so freaking dirty, would you? But then again, if you think of it like this, the wetness of the liquid is hitting the floor and bouncing back up, kind of like rain does. And when you're going through a field, it makes it dirty. So guys, if I can get up on time, like I say, 7:30 snow runner. Yeah, Tennessee. Anyone could join. Be nice to see you guys come on and play with me. Right, let's get down here and do the low bits, and then we'll come up and do the do the high bits. So it might be a couple of quick turns here. Simulator radio. Shining lights and see you laters. Gotta let you go. I don't know the words. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the sun, feeling like a someone. I don't miss out on Saturday, guys. Long drive east to west, starting Kalahari, finishing at Nook. Don't miss that either. Like I say, you can find me on TMP live map. So just type in TMP live map and it will bring it up. Type in my username in the top right hand corner and it will bring up where I am. Get in front of me by like 10 minutes, meet me on the road somewhere, and yeah, do the drive. I think it's this line here I can set her up to do. Got 44 on the trailer, GG's, and a few left in the field. What I mean, I'll be riding shotgun. So guys, hopefully we'll finish this field in a second. Hopefully I don't need to go back and do those little tiny bits that I've missed over the other side. And then we can pack her up, take her over to 167. And like I say, we'll just leave it there for not the next person. I'll be on in maybe a day or two and we shall get that one cracked out. Maybe 1, 2, 3. There's 5 brass bells on 82 for that for some reason. Think they were the wrong. Think that they were the wrong size bells. Maybe for the wrapper. I don't think we got sheep either. We can give them to. We had sheep. You can take them out, give them to the sheep, can you? Nope. VCA is full. Or BGA, I think he was trying to say. Cutting more ups and downs. Maybe it should complete. If it don't complete by the time we do the ups and downs, guys, we know there's a bit over on the far right-hand side of the field that needs covering. It's not a lot. One little tiny strip it is, basically. But, you know, that may be the reason why it won't complete. In a second. Oh. Did we just get a live presenter? I think we may have just got a live presenter, guys. Maybe, maybe not, or is Otto just messing around? Oh, it hasn't completed. Let's go over to the other side again and let's turn that off. There's a bit over here which didn't cover. Aha, there we go. Found the strip. Whoever it is really struggling against Otto. Which means possibly the connection's quite bad. Is this one complete? 26, yes, complete. Good. Maybe we can take the shit over to 167. 167, where are we going? Deedly dee dee dee. 167, 167. It's over here. I'm there. Okay, so yeah, come down, take a left, and follow that right way across. Cool. Come back and get the refiller and take that over as well. And we're done. So guys, today, just to recap, we did a field of potatoes. Harvested field 7. Had a nice little bit of profit off of that. We've now fertilized 26, one of the bigger fields on the map. We're going to take the goods down to 167. And yeah, next time we get on, we shall do that. We'll come back for the tractor with the fur in it. And make sure we bring that down. Reload this. Dirt wagon. Yeah, she don't make a great fuss and slapping getting down the hill, but she does move. Right after today, what I shall be doing is probably updating ETS back to the latest edition. Also, we shall be revisiting the training school to make sure that stayed complete. Otherwise, that's a fucking pain in the ass because it means I'll have to redo it again because it'll play nerves on my OTT. Really well. Everybody suffers from a little bit of OTT, guys, no matter who you are. There'll be something that you see that you go, couldn't you just finish that? You know, OTT. Woo, woo, woo. Do, 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 do. Up the hill. But I don't feel like dancing. Okay, so right. Follow around left, and we should be far away now. I feel like dancing, dancing. Yoo-hoo-hoo. The hits. Bootylicious. I don't think you can handle this. Alright, we're coming up to the field. All we've got to do is find a way in. So I think it's the next field coming up after these houses. Yeah. Oh, look for a way in. I think there's a little laneway just here. Do I have this game? Yes, I do. I need 525, yes? Oh, no. It's not, that's not the way in. Yes, I have my version already ordered and ready to, yeah. Ready for them to send me the code. Well, this will be easier to do. Right. Let's leave you off. Right, let's go up and get the reef, yeah, the reef thingy with the jiggy. And then we'll set that contract back in. Done and dusted. And then we shall see what the wife's got ordered for tea. And join the guys in the lounge. So don't forget, guys, if you want to join the Discord here, there's the code. Must be over 18. It's a fun, loving bunch of people. Like I say, over 18s only, because there's quite a lot of adult banter. And also, guys, we are known as the soags, but we're also known by a different name. What is that different name, you might say? We're also known by Viking Transport, which is a VTC for American Truck and Euro Truck. And if you want to join that, links are now in chat. And while I'm driving down the road here, I just as well, where's my ad button? New ad. Where's the old ad? There it is. You gonna do it? No, you're not gonna do it? There you go. Yes, we do. Although we have now 100 members. I know, 100 members. But I believe we can still accept applications, so you know. Last all night, you can drive all night. Yeah, these aren't the quickest tractors on Earth, guys, but yeah, they do get you there. Boogie Wonderland. Like I say, we'll collect that one for 26 in because I did it, so I know it's all done and dusted. Let's quickly collect that 26 in. 26, that's the one I did collect in. Thank you very much. 63 billion, no, 63,000. And there's Yorkshire Slacker just getting off as well. Bye, boys. I'm the only one on. Well, you ain't going to be on for long. Just take this down to the next field, put a little message in chat saying I've taken that contract and all the gears down there to be for it to be done. Yeah, 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 Boogie Wonderland. Dance. Boogie Wonderland. Eric starts dancing. He likes a bit of retro. We're Boogie Wonderland. Loving the world can't be wrong. Okay, guys, you've got about 5 minutes to decide who do you want me to raid into. And don't forget, tomorrow, guys, on the early morning slot, yeah, Minute 09 Gaming is preparing to go away, so he's not going to be streaming. Hopefully I can wake up and do it in his stead. Of course I'm ready when you arrive. Well, get here earlier, dude. I don't mean it. You were working. So anyway, Windy, good news that you didn't hear that. Yeah, everybody else has heard twice now. Is A, new car all sorted. We pick it up next Friday week, 11 o'clock in the morning. I know, I haven't forgotten. And number 2 is Moser wheel all ordered, maybe here tomorrow. I wasn't fortunate to be able to order the tracking wheel to go with it, but you know, that'll have to come in time. Let's just reload this thing. Or am I selling your old one? Yes, I am. Music Man Luke has already collared me on it, but I'm not sure of the price yet. So, right then, guys, that's me all done and dusted. So let's put you on the ending screen, and log out of farm sim. Right then, let's go disable that. Yes, 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 yes. Right, who's about? Let's see who's about, who's on. Right, we got a whole plethora of people on. I know who I'm going to go to. I haven't read this guy in a little while, and he's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, this guy does have a unique place. Request to raid Farmwood Q. I was going to raid Edgar Gaming because he's just a bundle of joy. But yeah, I can raid Q. I can raid Q just because Wendy's asked for it. So let's go raid Q. Guys, Farmwood Q has all kinds of unique redeems. Make sure you save up your channel points and yeah, go and use them. When I say unique channel points, if he's using any type of implement, you can make him detach said implement. Really can. So yeah, make sure you use them. And yeah, you may be able to let him get in to unload his vehicles. So go and enjoy Farmboy Q, guys, and I shall see you tomorrow morning very, very early playing SnowRunner on Tennessee on crossplay. Thank you very much for your viewing, and bye-bye for now.